Gangers, it is I, your host, the spooky KDB, and welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah, this is something different on the channel. We don't really cover Black Call of Duty on this channel. But I had the itching of, I was recently, played Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It was one of the PlayStation Plus games a while ago. Played it just for the nostalgia, because that campaign is real good. And, yeah. But Black Ops 3, this is a bit of a surreal game. This game's kind of chunky, really. There's a campaign, you got zombies, you have nightmares, and you got multiplayer. The zombie mode in this is pretty funky, pretty retro, with the whole like gangsters aesthetic. But the nightmares mode is something special as well. See, you go through the entire... I say I've already done one level on this already. Like, you go through the entire... you go through a very different version of the story that just includes zombies, and the texture's somewhat different. But you get the zombies experience in the campaign maps. So it's Treyarch being very clever with the amount of content. Like, there's how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11 campaign missions and 11 nightmare missions. That's 21 flavors of run and gun action. And the gunplay is also pretty well, with its like cybernetics. But yeah, apparently I beat this on hardened difficulty. Because there was like trophies for like beating each of the campaign levels in hardened, veteran, or realistic. I chose hardened during my first playthrough, I don't know, like over a year ago, well over a year ago, and oh, got me a viewer here. Caller, you're on the air. Bear with me as I for Devo game. Well, dude, up for a 1v1? No, man, this is nightmares because it's Halloween. We gotta make some spooky streams. But, yeah, we're gonna give this a good round on hardened just to try it out. It's zombies. Keep your ass away from them at all times, and try not to get swarmed. So I'm gonna try hardened on the first level. Because we're only gonna do the first level just to spice up the Halloween experience. Fervo Devo game. We met in Insomnia in Dublin there a while ago. Ah, yes, I remember you. Yes, we did the follow for follow sort of shtick. Ah, yes, for Devo. Oh, you're a good lad. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna give this a good whirl on hardened. Let me just check where. Yeah, hardened. Let's give this a go.
I am Dolos, mistress of deception and
All
trickery.
that remains is your
You
sacrifice.
are more powerful than he can
Humanity
imagine.
has outstayed its welcome. The dead shall inherit the earth. Listen to the sound of my voice. Can you hear me?
Who's there? I can't see you.
My name is Dr. Salim. We've met before.
Dr. Salim. Where am I?
You have fallen between the world of the living and the dead. The void.
I'm dead? No, I can't be dead. Deimos, I have to stop him.
And you still can. I'll explain as we go. For now, you must trust me. Think back to Coalescence. The start of your journey. The beginning.
The beginning.
Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
It started at Coalescence Singapore in 2070. 10 years after the disaster. after virus 6115 began its spread. After the dead began to walk the earth. We'd lost comms with John Taylor's squad, another undead extermination team. Dead killers, we were called. With our cybernetic augmentations, we were impossible to infect. We were trained to terminate the undead.
The environment's looking quite dreary as they weren't supposed to
Hendricks was
look.
on edge. We were in a quarantine zone, one of many walled-off areas separating humanity from the undead, built to keep the virus and the infected behind their wall, away from the rest of us. The undead weren't our only concern. The 54 Immortals, a local combine who remained in the containment zone, were aware of Taylor's activity. This place was the epicenter of the epidemic. The 2060 coalescence disaster created the cursed world we lived in today. Any activity at this site would set off alarm bells. Either way, our troubles were only just beginning.
You're really supposed to play this with like 4 people. That's really the thing. Yep. Apologise. I can't put tactical mode on, unfortunately. Alright. Missile launcher. What we got here? Oh, we got some weapons. Oh, yeah. Fortunately, you don't get to use your cyber augmentations really in this mode. Except the jetpack. The jetpack's nice. Or the scripted encounter.
We should have known that the ASP wasn't busted. If we were going to bring it down, we'd need to disable his shield and find a rocket launcher. Hendricks had a bad feeling about this. He wasn't the only one. I knew we shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it bounces off, you gotta take down the shield. Okay, cool, cool. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Oh, oh, I got it. Cool. I only have the one gun. Yo, gimme. What? Wait, I only get the one gun here? What? Come on.
Coalescence. Enhance yourself for a better tomorrow. They'd been the forefront of technology, always wanting to improve the individual, the future of you.
What happened? What went wrong?
The coalescence disaster happened. Virus 6115 spread throughout Singapore and strains popped up all over the world. Governments built these quarantine zones to house the undead. A way for the populace to ignore what was happening. 10 years on, and it had worked. We put it out of mind. Ignorance was bliss.
I'm going to... Since our lovely Fordevo game caller seems to be away right now, we're just going to go back to widescreen.
What was so special about this operation?
It was supposed to be by the books. 5 years after our cybernetic augmentations, Hendricks and I were a well-oiled machine. Quarantine sweeps, recon, search and rescue. It's just what dead killers do. But we'd never been sent after one of our own before. John Taylor's systems had gone quiet. With our direct neural interface, we're hardwired into Winslow Accord servers. Observation knew if you were dead or alive. For Taylor to be neither, that was unusual.
So let's check the magic box and see what we get. Ooh, boy. Right.
We located an EMF source and uploaded it to Central. It was a 54 immortal audio log, detailing unusual activity coming from the server room at the lowest level of the building. It couldn't have been more than a week old. Probably why Taylor's team had been sent to investigate. Hendricks activated a recon drone to scan for life. We picked up a signal coming from far below. As we stood there in the atrium, I felt like Alice. And we were about to jump down the rabbit hole.
Into the rabbit hole we go. I doubt the night vision enhancing thing here will give me any advantage. So this game has wall running, so you give it that.
Our drone picked up activity ahead. We should have known we weren't alone down here.
Oh, instant kill. Curse this long reload. Your AI companions are invincible. Oops, a doodle. Oh no! I'm crushed. Crushed by the weight of thy sins. Can't outrun the scripted sequences.
When man fled the virus, they left behind thousands of active robots. Machinery abandoned with one directive: kill the dead. Years later, they're still killing. But with decrepit programming, somehow humans had been added to their kill list. indistinguishable from our brainless counterparts. The strange behavior was observed in multiple quarantine zones. Another nuisance for us to deal with while on recon. We moved on.
Hendrix. Oh yeah, evil robots.
We reached the silo's floor, but the signal came from lower still. Below coalescence.
Sorry, just gotta check my Discord messages. Alright, cool. Now. Oh, sorry for that. No. No, thank you. Oh crap! Ow! Ow! Back away! Back away! Zombie bad! Zombie bad! You all know the rule about the high ground. Yeah, you zombies can't wall run. Whoops. Yeah, right. You're like, this is surprisingly easy. Well, this is the first level of Nightmares, of course it's going to be easy. I'm changing weapon. I got a shotgun! I like the shotgun. As I get to yell out, I've got a shotgun, followed by screaming. There's a shout out to the Japanese Resident Evil 1 intro. When Chris Redfield gets introduced, it goes, I've got a shotgun! The flick of his lighter, and then a woman screaming, ah!
Did you have any inkling of what waited for you?
No. In hindsight, we should have put it together. But the fact of the matter, that day was supposed to be like any other.
Okay. No, I'm good. Ammo crate, I will take. Oh, I can reroll. Nah.
What did you find below Coalescence?
A CIA black project. Project Corvus. Unknown to the world, and unknown to most people in the know. As off the record as it got. A redacted footnote in Langley's history book. Part of me wishes we just turned back.
Why?
It would have been easier. For me. For Hendricks. For the world.
Is it such a bad thing? To want to be blissfully ignorant in the face of daunting adversity?
We didn't have a choice.
Those who find fate thrust upon them rarely do.
I got a collectible? What? I'm pretty sure that just increased points, but I did not know there were collectibles in this game mode. I mean, here's the thing, there are no trophies attached to this game mode, which, I'm okay with. Probably this... I wonder how long this game mode took to develop. Probably like the zombies team just made this on the side. But I'm all for cooperative zombie-based experiences. Oh, what if... Okay, I just got pummeled by the
Those who find
zombos.
fate thrust upon them rarely do.
I gotta keep one's distance from the undead. Back away, back off. No, back off. Shoot. Yep, okay, yep. They were biting at my heels,
Who
couldn't
find
get out.
fate thrust upon them rarely do.
There's a new Bully versus Let's Play. I'll watch that later, I think. Yeah, I like Wooly. I do enjoy me some good old Castle Super Beast. Oh, I can just walk on top, cool. Did what? I kinda got telefragged
Who
there.
find fate thrust upon them rarely do.
40 times the charm. Gotta get through the scripted sequence. Do 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 do. Yep. Yep. Up. You're in my face.
To
Okay,
find
enough of me
fate
just
thrust upon
goofing
them.
around.
Rarely do.
Let's stick with Hendrix, and he might. Maybe if I don't stink if I'm dead. What this? Oh, unstoppable force, it seems. Oh, I get to keep it. Cool. What? Come on.
Those who find fate thrust upon them rarely do.
Okay, maybe not. Boy. I refuse to use ladders. I have a jetpack. Love making a joke in a Rat of Destiny 1 Rat of the Machine, where you're going through like one of the secret loot chest areas. There's just a ladder. And like, oh lads, what's the one thing we can't do? Go up ladders in Destiny. What's this? Oh, sweet, it's the one that makes you go like... It's the steroid one. I'll keep the one that makes me go really quick. Yeah, that's it. Just give us steroids when the zombie apocalypse breaks out. Give us steroids and we can run away from the zombies quicker. Oh boy, yep. Huh. Give me a flipping checkpoint already. Ah, meta juice. That's steroids for you. Always making you want more. Heck the doors, don't mind if I do. Alright.
The human testing lab. What awaited you there?
We found the truth. The cause of the disaster.
You are certain of this?
We didn't have the full picture. Not yet. But this was the source. We knew coalescence was where the virus originated, but residue of 6115 in the air left no doubt. This was where it all began. When the disaster happened, hundreds of thousands died instantly. And they were the lucky ones. Because when the rest of Singapore inhaled 6115, they changed. From the living into the living dead. These test subjects, they were linked together, connected with a direct neural interface. Their minds hardwired into the central server. Hendrix didn't like what he saw. You knew something was wrong. The same tech in our own heads made us what we were. It was down here in this room. We didn't know what happened, but the data didn't lie. Man did what man always does, playing God and fucking everything up. We, the CIA, man, we created these things. We changed the world.
How do you mean, change the world?
The Winslow Accord and the Common Defense Pact. We'd been engaged in a Cold War for nearly a decade. 6115 changed that. When the dead walked among us, we set aside our differences. For all of your conflicts, you and your enemy had two things in common. You're both human, and you both want to stay that way.
Was this the source of the signal?
No, but it looked like Taylor had come through. Our answers were still further down.
Yeah, this game gets... The game's campaign is just very weird. Well, that's good set pieces. Yes, Hedrix will give you a boost. Server yawnings, it's a long day. It's my day off my day job. I don't work Wednesdays. Something tells me there's gonna be a shitload of undead. And okay. Well, I can up a special power or something. Oh, did the zombies all despawn? That's cool. Just keep running, just keep running. Come. No, thank you. I'll take the lift, please.
When you found the server room, did you have any idea what you would uncover?
We couldn't have known. What we found was... We found Sebastian Diaz. One of Taylor's. Another dead killer. Our friend. He'd linked himself to the CIA server, connected directly with the Winslow Accord systems. He was deactivating defenses for the undead quarantine zones all over the world. The massive walls containing the spread, keeping us from the undead. Deactivating the defenses would let the flesh-eating hordes loose upon the living. It would end humanity. We had to stop him. The only way to stop him now was by destroying the server.
I realize that this just sounds like the worst, like, equivalent of a fanfic. It's like, in the Call of Duty world, all the main characters fight zombies in this one. What we got? Not this one, but I'll take it. Ah, well, we're gonna have to make do with a shotgun list now, unless I kill myself, but... That's quitters. It's quitter's choice. Oh, I have to destroy this. Shove a grenade up it. And take your medicine, Diaz. Should have come up with a better one-liner. Damn it. What have we got here? Oh, some ammo. Cool. That sounds like a thing I have to blow up. Yeah. One more to go, and... Chick. Ching. Okay, so we got bombers. Alright, it's gonna keep me on my toes though. Oh yes, my favorite. My favorite cybernetic enhancement: fireflies. What? Really? Like a Destiny. Oh, come on. This gun's terrible. Yeah, dark gun. Oh my god. Please don't tell me I'm stuck with it. Oh, thank god. Okay, now going back to being a somewhat competent shooter. Zombies have got a suicide bombing vest. What are you trying with me? Okay, where's that ammo box? Ow. Clipped you, that guy. And little cutscene.
You killed him. Your friend.
He left us no choice. Hendricks wasn't happy and let Diaz know that. He'd unleashed the dead upon the world. Hendricks knew what he had to do.
You needed to find out what he knew. What he knew about Taylor.
Interfacing with Diaz and accessing his memories was the only way to find him.
Knowing what you know about DNI, interfacing would surely kill him.
That didn't matter. We had to know. Had I known what it would do to Hendricks. From the interface, Hendricks learned Taylor was trying to get out of Singapore. There wouldn't be much time before we'd be too late.
Tell me about the name. The name Hendricks learned.
The name. Deimos. The demigod of dread and terror. Hendricks, myself, we had no idea what it meant, but Taylor's team was obsessed with it. But more importantly, we learned our arrival on site wasn't a secret. We had company. Go Julan, leader of the 54 Immortals. The Winslow Accord had no quarrel with them. To their credit, they had no idea we were down there. Had they known... well, I'm not sure things would have gone any differently. The Immortals had worried for years about another outbreak. This was the final straw, and contamination was a risk they weren't willing to take. They blew the supports and let the ocean flood the building. We needed to haul ass and get the hell out of there.
And panic. How about you can just run past them? Look it, it's a new gun, and one. Yeah, please do that. Take it. Sure. Click, 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 panic. Yeah, I have a grenade, wait. Come on. Screw it, I'm running. Ammo box. Gimme. We're gonna have to take a swim in a second. Now we panic. Or we just open the door.
We needed to get out of there before the whole building collapsed. Hendricks had an idea. Flood the lab and let the water pressure jettison us out. Our lungs could take it. He just needed time to open the door.
Oh no, I'm clipping through so many things. Now we swim.
And what happened then?
We got through it. We survived. Taylor's team was making their way out of Singapore. But we weren't giving up that easy. We still had a chance to catch up before the quarantine zone collapsed entirely. We couldn't make sense of what they'd done. Their motivations, their actions. There was no way to explain it. At least not yet. To figure that out, we needed them. And we also needed to get the hell out of Singapore. That was the day everything changed. That was the beginning. All right, Salim. I told you how this began. Now tell me why. How do I stop Deimos if I'm dead?
Your body is dead, but your mind remains alive. I'm connected through your direct neural interface in your subconscious. To save humanity, you must open the portal. With your body gone, the only way to do this is to train your mind.
Train my mind?
Relive the events preceding your last. Only then can you alter them, change them.
This... Now this is insane.
Let me show you. Think back to when you first met Taylor.
Okay, so I think it's jumping me to the next level immediately.
Think back to 2065.
Yeah, we are going to end. I'm going to save and quit. Because I just wanted to show you the first level of Nightmares. Just for something spooky, it's got zombies. What more do you want? I know it was pretty, got pretty crazy. I kind of, rushed a bit. Yeah, but yeah, hope you all had so I was just checking a Final Fantasy 14 thing. Oh, I started playing Final Fantasy 14 again. When's the Halloween event happening? Oh, they're not doing it. But they're doing something about a masquerade, so I gotta jump into that. But yeah, please join me I don't think I'm going to be able for a stream tomorrow due to a Dungeons and Dragons game I'm being part of taking place. I might get a chance maybe Friday morning to do a quickie, probably at like 8 a.m. or something, just to wake up, just to sneak it in, because we've only done like, this is the 4th video we've done for this sort of October-ish sort of season. That every time we stream a game it's something new, something different. But we did Nightmares, we've done Genshin Impact, we did Vampire, did the Overwatch Halloween event. Tomorrow, very unlikely, depending, but we'll see what happens. But yes, I think time for the usual like, comment, subscribe. You know, that usual YouTuber bull crap. And all hail our glorious overlords Google and the blessed YouTube algorithm. So I want to thank you all, my ghastlies, hunters and gangers. I've been your host, the spooky KDB, and just have a great Halloween. Have a spooky Halloween in your favourite video game. We all have our in-game events to do, lads. I'm currently doing Destiny, Overwatch, whatever Sinnoh Alice is going to do for their banner. And I'm still trying to pull Halloween Robin in Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh boy. But yeah, see you then, folks. Take care. See you then. Bye.